Alright, hey guys, so today I'm showing off another full set of mine. I like to do this on the channel, differentiate it up a little bit, so it's not always going to be just box breaks, but we got full set collections as well, and also some top cards sold on eBay series, so a bunch of different things for you guys. But anyways, today we're focusing on 2021 Upper Deck Series 1, as you can see by the binders. So to the left of me here, this is some better cards. They get cases and one-touches, so we'll go over those when we get to them. Then we do have this binder, which is canvas, so that's going to be a separate video. It's all the Young Guns as well as the base. I'm just missing a couple base, so waiting on those, and then that video will be up shortly. But now we can get to our main event, which is of course the 2021 regular set, base set, and Young Guns. I also do collect the French variation, exclusives, and clear cuts as well. Basically any of the parallels, I love to collect them, but they're not something I collect religiously or want to get a full set of. Just when I see them listed for $1 or $2 or in a big lot, then I buy them. Basically, this is a standard base set. I'm sure you guys have all seen this before. I don't love the design this year, but it doesn't really matter too much for the base set. That's not really what you're collecting. However, I will say that I was really disappointed with the quality control. We're not going to get into that with the rounded Young Guns and all that, but every card in here is sharp. I've done my best to find all the sharp cards. I busted like 5 hobby boxes as well as some retail boxes. So some boxes had sharp cards and some boxes had rounded cards. So I've done my best to get every base card sharp as well as the Young Guns. That's a big thing for me, just to have the proper condition. So this is every card in the base set, just numbers 1 to 200. Pretty standard stuff, representing all 31 NHL teams. And now we come to the Young Guns. So of course the Young Guns are the main attraction of this stuff. I guess we'll start with number 201, Alexis Lafreniere. So I do put the better ones, not in the binder, as you can see it's empty, but in the sleeves, or sorry, in the cases, or top loaders, or one-touches, depending on their value. So I have been lucky enough to pull not 1, but 2 Alexis Lafrenieres this year within 5 hobby boxes, so that was pretty solid. Basically, he's still going for about $250 Canadian on eBay. And as I'm filming, he just scored last night against the Sabres in overtime, so that was his first NHL goal and NHL point. He was struggling a little bit before that. He hadn't got a single point in about 7 games. So I've got 2 Lafrenieres here. Card number 201. And I also will mention that, of course, I've got his canvas, but that's going to be more featured in the canvas set. So the next card here would be this missing one here, which is number 205. So that would be, of course, Bo and Byron from the Colorado Avalanche. They've been blessed to have both Makar and then him in back-to-back years, basically. So another young, really good-looking defenseman. He's starting to come into his own in the NHL. He's now played, I believe, 4 or 5 games, and he does have an assist. And he looked really good for Canada at the World Juniors. And this card is going for about $40 Canadian now on eBay. So flipping over, now we've got Vitek Vanacek. Not exactly sure how you say it. Obviously, his normal Young Guns right there. But I did come across his clear cut for a good price, so I picked it up. He is now pretty much the backup full-time for the Washington Capitals. And this card, can't remember what it's going for, maybe about $30 or $40 on eBay. So clear cut Young Gun. I just have 2 clear cuts as of now, or sorry, 3, and this is one of them. And other good ones, Josh Norris is now playing on the first line in Ottawa, so he's pretty good. Ty Dellandrea scored. Gabe Vilardi's playing, so a lot of good Young Guns here. Next notable one that I have in my collection would be Martin Kaut. So here's another clear cut. This was going for as much as like $60. I think it's fell off a little bit, maybe down to 30. I will post the values though on screen for the big cards. And of course there's his regular as well. I just love these clear cut Young Guns, but to get a full set of those would cost you thousands of dollars. So there's Martin Kaut. Another notable name, of course, Liam Foudy, played in the bubble, and Olli Levy as well is also playing for the Canucks. So the next page here, another mention, Jonas Johansson is now the backup for Buffalo as Hutton has been injured. And we might move down here to this missing slot, and that would be Connor McMichael. So McMichael, another very highly touted prospect. This card is going for about $25 right now. Card number 234, so there's Connor McMichael. Moving along to round out our top 5 values, we do have Nick Robertson over there, which is another $25 card, and Peyton Krebs right now, which is about $20. So that's that. Vitaly Kravtsov was trending, but his book value has went down because I guess he's not playing right now. I think he's still in the KHL, so we're not sure if he's going to actually play. Jake Ottinger's another mentionable. He's got his first NHL win last night for the Stars. And then another big name for me is Pavel Francouz. So there's his regular Young Gun, of course, card number 249. But I do PC him, so the rest of these, I believe, are all of Francouz. So obviously we can start with his canvas. Again, it'll be part of the canvas set when I show that. And then alongside that, we have his French Young Guns. So the Jeune Loops, French Young Gun. And then we have his, what is this? That's another regular, so that's a double there. 2 regulars, there's his French. Here's probably the biggest card from Francouz that I have. His Young Guns exclusive. So these sell for about anywhere from like $80 to $150, so they're still a pretty big card. And unfortunately, Francouz has been injured this year and he hasn't played a single game. But last year, as you can see, his stats were phenomenal. 21, 7, and 4 with a 923 save percentage. I'm a goalie if you didn't tell, so I really love these guys. But that one's numbered, can't really tell here. I think it's 27 out of 100. So there's his exclusive. Haven't found the high gloss yet. It's probably going to cost a ton of money because that one was already in the hundreds. And then also here is a clear cut of Francouz. This one's also going for about $100 as well. So my third and final clear cut. So I've got quite the Francouz collection here just with the Young Guns. And I'm pretty proud of it. So there's all my Francouz stuff. Alright, now we're done with the Young Guns and the base set. Now we can look at the rest of the exclusives and parallels and all that kind of stuff. I will talk more about the values just in a couple minutes at the end of the video about everything. I've made some charts because I think the values are an important part of the hobby. But anyways, this is the French stuff. So it says Variant Francais in the bottom left here and the back is all French. So we've got a bunch of these. It looks like I've got 3 sheets worth. So 33 cards, I believe. 32 cards? Yep. 27 and then another 5. So we've got 32 French parallels. Again, just to show you, basically the back is in French. So there's that. Then we can move on to the clear cuts. I really love these cards. You can pull out Tyler Seguin here to get a better look. But again, just the same version as the base card, but it's clear cut and there's nothing on the back. So really love these cards. Picked up a lot of them so far. So we've got 1 full sheet here, as you can see. Another full sheet here. And that would be, and 1 more here. So we've got 19 of the clear cuts. So that's that. And then we move on to the exclusives. I actually really love the look of the exclusives this year. We can pull out Brandon Saad here. So it's the same base card again, but we've got the gold printing, the gold exclusives numbering out of 100, and then the gold foil and the red on the side. So also the red on the back. So I really love the design of these. I think they look phenomenal. And I have gotten quite a lot of exclusives. So here's the first page, and there's some pretty good names. I mean, some of them are kind of regular, normal players, but like, I don't know, like a guy like Noah Hannafin. But then we've got like Jonathan Taves, whoever I come across, if they happen to be a better player. I don't exclusively look for these, but I do hunt them when I can. There's an Ovi, that's a pretty good one, Mitch Marner. So yeah, so it looks like I have 3 pages of exclusives, so that's 27. And before I get onto my PC page, I do have one of these suit variation parallels of John Carlson. I think these were a case hit. I didn't pull any of these, I just found this, stumbled on eBay for $1, so I figured why not. It's the same as his regular card, but it's the suit version. So as you can see here, here's the regular card, here's the suit variation. Other than that, they're identical, just the picture is different. So now the final thing to look at here would be my PC page. So we'll get that front and center here. And basically, I PC a bunch of goalies. You can find in the description who I do PC. But right now here we've got Sergei Bobrovsky. So I know he's struggling quite a bit, but that's actually helping his value for me because his value is going down, it looks like. But we've got his French exclusive and clear cut. Same goes for Jonathan Bernier. I've collected him for years, ever since he was on the Leafs. So I've got his French exclusive and clear cut. And then as for Philipp Gruabuer, I've got his French and exclusive, still looking for the clear cut. Alright, so that's my assortment so far of the 2021 Series 1 set. I will be chasing it hard after Series 2 as well, and as I said before, I will be showing the canvas video soon. So now stay tuned and we're going to look at some values for all the cards in this set.
So as I mentioned, I did want to take a look at some of the different values for these young guns, because I find it fascinating to see how player values fluctuate based on who they are and what they accomplish on the ice, whether that be rising after winning awards or falling due to not living up to their hype and expectations. So I've compiled some data for Series 1 looking at both the book value and eBay values of all these cards. As you can see on screen, there's one column for the Beckett high-low range in Canadian dollars, one for the same in American dollars, and then one column for what the card typically sells for on eBay in the last month or so. Keep in mind that this data is from the week of January 25th, 2021, and the player values as well as the book values are constantly changing over time. So your Series 1 Beckett values for the young guns range from $320 to $791 US, or $407 to $1,005 Canadian, and on eBay individually these 50 young guns are worth about $570 Canadian. As for the clear-cut parallels, including the 3 young guns, my collection is valued between $190 to $483 on Beckett, or $230 on eBay, both in Canadian dollars. The exclusives are the most valuable with the range between $182 to $455, while the eBay value is around $253, and the French variations are the least valuable, between $92 to $236 on Beckett, and about $95 on the Bay, and I've included the suit variation in there as well. So if you look at the overall price chart summary, you can see that the maximum value of this whole binder of my cards is between $1,031 and $2,562 Canadian if you go by the book value. However, the more realistic eBay price still puts everything at $1,421. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed checking out my full set of base cards and young guns. Also, huge thanks to everyone who subscribed to the channel, as we recently hit 1,000 subs. So that's the first big milestone. And going forward, I will have tons more of these full sets showing. I have everything from MVP to McDonald's to Tim Hortons, and even a ton of different collectibles as well. So thanks again, make sure to like and subscribe for all your hockey card content, and I'll see you guys in the next video.